I'm on the West Coast. It's 5:14 a.m. I've been up for a while. Now, laid out here before me is some equipment and other things that I plan to take with me to do a deployment today. I wanted to do this last night, but last night was just a long day. Just for the sake of avoiding confusion, I'm going to express everything in the West Coast time zone, even though I woke up in the East Coast time zone. So yesterday I hit the roads at what would essentially be 7:30 a.m. here on the West Coast to start my trip to the airport. There were some delays, but between driving, delays, the flight, and that delay putting me in LA rush hour traffic, yesterday it took me about 10 to 11 hours to get to my room. So I meant to do this last night, but I still need to get some food to eat, not just for last night, but I also had to find something to bring for lunch today because I'm not going to have an opportunity to leave the building. By the time I got through all that, I was too tired to start cataloging my stuff. So this is what I'm bringing for my deployment. Of course, I've got my laptop computer in case I need to change code. You see I have two keyboards there. You probably can't see this is a keyboard with the key side down, but two keyboards. This keyboard has a mouse pad built in. This is the mouse that goes with the other keyboard. That's the mouse for my laptop. I brought my own wireless router, even though it's supposed to be a wireless network there. But then there's a lot of other equipment that I might not actually even use at all. I may have to do some soldering to put a piece of client equipment together. So I brought my soldering iron. There's some solder over there for what I'm working with. The gauge of wire that's inside of Cat5 is fine. So I just went ahead and got a whole lot of Cat5, but this isn't for networking. This might be for wiring some other things. I did already wire a copy of the hardware at home, which is what I have inside of this Ziploc bag. And so if I get there, and if I have the opportunity, I'm just going to install what I've already soldered just for the ease of work. Inside of this Amazon bag, there's some other wires, zip ties, some things such as that. Inside of here, there's a video monitor. And so you might wonder, why in the world do you have a video monitor? Well, there's two computers I'm going to be working on, and one of the things that complicates things is the computers are going to be in one room, but the monitors that they're driving are going to be in another room. I think they're going to be on an entirely different floor. So if I get to a computer and if I need to manipulate something on it, it might be the case that I have to go into a server room, plug this thing in so that I can see what in the world it's doing, and then do all of my stuff from this screen, which this is a bit of a compromised screen to be working from, but you do what you have to. Of course, there's the batteries for it. Did I bring a power adapter? I did not. Okay. I need to check my bag. I might have forgotten my power adapter. If I did, it's not a big deal. Those batteries last more than long enough. Now we have another battery here that I'm using for lots of general things. Charge my phone, charge my camera, charge some other things. We have a USB extension. What this will do is it will let you connect some Cat5 together so that you can extend USB to some other space, because like I said, the computer's in another room than the display. And if I have an opportunity, if I can get a Cat5 line run, then I can be in the same room as the display and plug a keyboard into this so that I can control the computer. I do have my earphones. I am not bringing those with me today because even though that would not be distracting, I don't want to present the image of being distracted and doing something else. I did bring my earbuds. I feel like even though the earbuds will still be visible, I don't know. I feel like people might have a different perception about earphones. In addition to that, there's all this other paperwork I have. Inside of here, I have a to-do list. I have some training material that I typed up for the client. I have the information on where I'm supposed to be and at what time. I went ahead and I put all that on paper and I put that in here. I'm not taking it out because that has confidential data on it. And I'm not using these today, but I have a camera and a tripod. When I get done with the installation, I do want to also get a video of everything working together. So I plan to bring that with me tomorrow for putting that video together. And inside of this little Pelican case, I have some Raspberry Pi Pico related stuff. My original thought was that I'd be able to get here, I'd have a few hours to wander around, go to a museum, get something to eat, get everything organized, and then finally sit down and do like a small project before I went to bed. But yeah, I didn't touch that yesterday. I'm not sure I'm going to get a chance to touch that today. So the sun's going to be up in a bit. I've got another 2 hours before I need to hop in an Uber and head to where I'm going to be working. So now the next thing for me to do is I'm going to leave my hotel and go find something to eat for breakfast. Then I'm going to come back here, get all that equipment on my desk packed up, check some emails, and then I should be ready to go.